here in Toronto last week, and that was a huge topic that we touched upon. It is absolutely the mantra of CDAOs and CDOs, Chief Data Officers, Chief Data and Analytics Officers.
Thank you.
They've got to make sure that they are enabling data across the enterprise, and that they're simplifying access and use and share and ownership components. So to answer your question, Dan, it generally falls in the purview of the CDO, the CDAO across an organization, and more with all the regulations around us today around data and tomorrow around the AI, we really need to be clear on how do we get access to that data? How do we make it easy for our data scientists, our customers? It doesn't actually matter whether we're in, the biopharm or the CRO, the tech bio industry. In any regulated industry, data is agnostic. All of the rules that apply to those data are equivalent. And so the CDO, CDAO needs to make sure that that data is available, and whatever they can do to enable the governance by design. Traditionally in biopharma, it's about writing a very monotonous SOP and standards, and there's 500 of those. And we generally tend to put our scientific community to sleep when we publish those. I would actually challenge us to go and think differently now in terms of how do we actually move from those monotonous SOPs to computational governance? And better yet, how do we leverage some of that cool LLM, Gen AI technology out there to move to autonomous governance by design? Those are the challenges that we must throw upon ourselves so that we can really get jiggy with it. That's another word for you.
You're throwing those all out there. What is computational governance?
It's really around governance by design across platforms and ecosystems, where you're leveraging mathematical concepts and making it really easy for the scientist and the engineer to govern that data.
Got it.
Right? You're not asking them to go look at a 300-page agreement. You are simplifying the questions in the form of metadata and attributes so that responses are available through a Boolean logic of sorts, and it's computable. And then that response is now available to all of the internal enterprise, and they don't have to go and dogmatically re-govern that data set. It's available through a catalog.